So you think my content is garbage. You think I suck. You think there's no way in this world this black dude knows anything about traveling, knows anything about the Philippines. Everything that I put out there is falsified information. Call it fake news. Doc don't know shit. Doesn't matter how much time he spent in the country. He don't know nothing about the Philippines. Why should anybody follow the Dr. Mike TV channel at all? What in the world can this guy, or what type of value can this guy provide for you in your life? I've heard it all, man. Comment sections can be brutal, ladies and gentlemen. Comment sections can be brutal. But I often tell anybody and everybody who seems to have a negating thought process about the content, I always say, you know what, man, if you could do better than me, please just, start your own channel, man. I would love to see what you would put out there about the Philippines. And if we have negating thoughts, we can, do a live stream or whatever and negate it back and forth, see what we feel. But it just seems like being a YouTuber, especially when it comes to vlogging in specific areas, I've seen this in Thailand vloggers, and I've seen this a lot with even Philippine vloggers, man. There's this real crab in the barrel mentality that a lot of these guys have. They don't want to see anybody come up. They don't want to care about your content. They don't want to believe in your content, especially if they're creating the exact same type of content. And I often find myself just taken aback by the simple fact that you're willing to go ham or apeshit crazy about what everybody else is saying or what somebody else is saying when it's purely based more so on opinion. I believe, if any, there are very few videos where I've come out and stated anything as 100% fact. And the only time that I have ever stated anything as 100% fact is when, the only time that I've ever stated anything as 100% fact is when it can be backed up by valid news or something where you can search it up yourself and see it to be true. But sometimes people just don't get it. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. They just want to sit there and hate. And like I said, guys, there's this real crab in the barrel mentality when it comes to creating content, which is why I see a lot of people not wanting to create content. I talk to a guy all the time that is so excited about wanting to be able to create his own YouTube channel. But he sees how people respond, and he honestly feels like he can't take it. Gentlemen, if you don't have a thick skin in this game, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna help you. All right? If you do not have a thick skin in this game, it will hurt you more than it'll help you, because people are brutal. People are mean. Naturally, if they see you doing something and they're not doing it, guess what? They got something to say about what you're doing. You're always doing something wrong. There's always something that you're putting out there that is bad to them or just not right to them. And because it sits wrong in their soul for whatever reason that it does, they're gonna shit on your content as a result. There is nothing that you could possibly do to change their mind. Except one thing, ladies and gentlemen, keep putting out content, bro. Keep putting out content. Just keep doing it. Eventually, either they're gonna shut the fuck up and let you rock, let you live, or they're gonna start their own channel and they're gonna have their way. But eventually, if you keep putting out content, there's gonna be some things where they're probably gonna start to say, well, you know what? Maybe I had a wrong idea about this person. Maybe this motherfucker ain't as bad as I thought he was. Or they're gonna continue to say, you know what? There's nothing that you can do to change my mind about you. But this crab in the barrel mentality that people have about not wanting anybody's content to succeed if it's the same as theirs, you see that with bigger YouTubers, bigger YouTube channels, especially if you're doing the same thing as them. They tend to hate too. It's low key sometimes. Sometimes it's right in front of your face. Sometimes it's blatant. And there's always been this thing, and I'm gonna say this out loud because I believe this to be 100% fact. There are people out there who will be like, yo, bro, why you making videos like mine? Or why are your topics on videos resembling mine? Almost as if they are the creator of the content or the creator of the idea of certain videos that have come out. How many different times have you seen a black man talk about his perspective in the Philippines if he's been to the Philippines? every black person who's ever created a YouTube channel has at least 1 to 5 videos talking about the same exact thing. How many times have you heard a guy talking about the good qualities of the Philippine? How many times have you heard guys talk about how much money you need to bring to the Philippines? What you need to do before you travel to the Philippines? These video content and ideas are things that have been out there before I started YouTube and probably before any of them even started YouTube as well. But yet and still, you have some people who feel away when you create videos that are kind of titled similar or something to that effect too. Again, this crab in the barrel mentality. What y'all fail to realize is we can all eat out here. We can all succeed out here. Black, white, and different. Who cares where the fuck you come from? I think the only thing that differentiates your content from somebody else is how you approach the concept. What types of videos you put out, how you put your edits together. I mean, there are different things and things that are going to, separate you from the crowd in general. But ultimately, this crab in the barrel mentality shit is just sad. And everybody wants to keep everybody down. If one person succeeds or if one person gets big on YouTube, now all of a sudden it's like this one person feel like, yo, if somebody else comes up, nah, that ain't right. Or they may have a feeling or feel a way about the way that they did come up. I've seen that happen before too. But as a content creator, man, you just got to stay in your lane and do your thing. Eventually, your content is supposed to speak for itself. Your content is supposed to speak for itself. You can't sit there and make content complaining, bitching, and moaning about what somebody else is doing when you're probably not doing shit yourself. That's that crab in the barrel mentality. Yo, he's got to be down here and stay down here with us. He's making content every fucking day. He's doing this all the time. Shit, man. If he keeps doing this, eventually people are going to start responding, or people are going to start, reacting, and people are going to start, following and subscribing, and he's gonna do better than me. I can't have that. Some people are like that, man, and I think that's sad. But again, man, welcome to the wonderful world of YouTube. You definitely got to have a thick skin for it. But this crab in the barrel mentality for foreigners in the Philippines, or in Thailand, or wherever you guys are traveling, whatever community you service, y'all gotta understand, we can all eat. It's up to the audience. It's up to the people to follow who they want to follow. It's up to the people to decide, yo, I fuck with this dude, or I'd rather rock with old buddy over here. It's up to them, man. And once we get that in our heads, that not everybody is going to be satisfied with or wanting to follow us, or all that shit, instead of being sad about it, man, you gotta reach the people who actually rock with you, right? Ain't too many people that rock with Doc, but every single time I come on this channel, every single time I do a live, I have to go as hard as I can for the people who actually choose to tune in. Whether that's 2 people, whether that's 20, who knows how many views on a video you may get. You gotta keep going, bro. Fuck everybody else. That's the mentality I have, and I think that's why people don't really fuck with me too much. I just say, yo, man, fuck everybody else, man. I gotta do what I need to do for me. Service the people that I need to service and keep it pushing. Cause hey, ain't none of them bitches paying my bills anyways, man. I gotta do what I gotta do for the people who rock with Doc, who support, who wanna be here, who genuinely believe that this guy has something worth listening to, provides at least some form of value that will make you feel a way to the point where you're like, you know what, at the very least, I could drop a like on this man's video. All right? And I'm sorry, I'm driving and rocking, but you know what it is, man. It's been a good Doc, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You already know what to do if you did. All right, appreciate y'all locking in. With that being said, good Doc is officially out. At least nako fil-am, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Makita. Mabuhay. Peace.